Hello, Miriam at the Bureau with your national weather forecast for tomorrow, Thursday the 3rd of April. Tomorrow's weather map shows us rain and thunderstorms continuing across parts of northeastern Australia, driven by this low pressure trough in the area. We've also got a weak low pressure trough crossing the southeast of the country as well, introducing the risk of some showers to some of those southeastern states. Yet a third low pressure trough is lingering about the west coast of Australia, starting to generate some stronger winds and showers for parts of Western Australia. Otherwise though, we're looking at generally clear and dry conditions across Australia tomorrow under the influence of this ridge of high pressure pushing up from the south. Let's take a state-by-state look at tomorrow's weather forecast now, starting with Queensland. Rain and thunderstorms continuing tomorrow across parts of northern, central and eastern Queensland, with the risk of heavy falls extending from the Gulf out towards Mackay and Rockhampton. We're likely to see patchier showers pushing down the southeast coast as well, impacting places like Brisbane, the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. Notably, it's much drier across those southern inland and western parts of the state, although significant major flooding is still ongoing. We've issued a dedicated severe weather update video around the rainfall and flooding situation in Queensland and northern New South Wales, so you can find all of the details around that situation in our other video. For Brisbane tomorrow, we are expecting to see a shower or two clearing with a top of 28 degrees. Down in New South Wales for our Thursday, we are looking at some morning fogs along the east coast, then generally dry and sunny conditions for the remainder of the day. However, the exception is the far northeast of the state, where rain will be ongoing, impacting particularly the northern rivers, mid-north coast and the adjacent ranges. Moderate falls are still possible and river rises are still on the cards as well. We're also likely to see some cloud and patchy showers extending across the far southeast of the state late in the day, associated with that trough crossing to the south. For Sydney though, we're looking at a dry and sunny day and a top of 27 degrees. Down in Canberra, it'll be partly cloudy with a top of 25. A dry and mostly clear start across Victoria tomorrow, just some patchy fogs in the southeast, but we'll see showers increasing on and south of the ranges as a low pressure trough sweeps across those southern parts of the state. Generally low rainfall totals are expected, but we could see some locally moderate totals. To the north of the ranges, dry and sunny conditions will prevail. For Melbourne tomorrow, we're going to see a shower or two developing with a top of 21 degrees. Morning fogs across Tasmania tomorrow before we see showers developing from the west during the day, extending across the state through the afternoon. Now, rainfall totals are likely to be fairly low through those northern and eastern parts of Tasmania, but we may see some more moderate falls about the west and southern coasts. For Hobart tomorrow, we're looking at a shower or two developing with a top of 19 degrees. Across South Australia, we're looking at southerly flow in the wake of that trough system which is passing through today. Now, the southerly flow is likely to bring some partly cloudy conditions to our southern coasts, as well as some patchy showers, mostly in the morning. It's likely to be a little bit cooler as well in the south, with Adelaide heading for a top of only 22 degrees. Further inland though, it'll be mild and sunny, with dry conditions continuing tomorrow. Across Western Australia tomorrow, we're likely to see showers and thunderstorms developing across parts of the southwest land division, as this low pressure trough on the west coasts generates some unstable conditions. We'll also see strong easterly winds increasing across the southwest land division, pushing towards Perth at times. Those stronger winds are also likely to bring some higher fire dangers to a central band of the state, extreme fire dangers for parts of the central west. In the Northern Territory tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms will continue across the top end and across the parts of the Carpentaria as well. Locally moderate falls are still possible, particularly close to the Queensland border. We are likely to see an easing the showers from the west though, particularly across those western parts of the top end. To the south, we are likely to see morning fogs with generally dry and sunny conditions, but it will stay much cooler than average through tomorrow in the wake of all the rain that we've seen. Darwin is heading for a top of just 33 degrees with cloud clearing through the day. You can find the forecast for your location via the Bureau's website, the Bomb Weather app and via our social media. Have a good night and we'll catch you next time.